I'm a social media entrepreneur as well as what club DJ call it. And I don't know why I'm popular, bruh. I think a lot of people follow me because of the hype that I present on Twitter in terms of promotions, in terms of what do they call it, events as well. And I work a lot with a lot of brands, so I'm selling a lot of stuff on social media. And I think just people just have the thing, when they follow this guy, you're gonna get whatever you want, whatever I'm selling, by the way. Social media entrepreneurship, it's something that started as they call it promo Twitter, yeah? But now a social media entrepreneur is something that someone actually grooms themselves into. And when you start working with a lot of brands, you start using your social media platforms to actually sell brands, advertise brands, and then you start making money out of it. And when you start doing that, you no more just on social media just like everybody else, but you are actually using your platform to, it's like your 9 to 5. When it comes to social media, when you start working with brands, it's very hard to be yourself anymore, You can't just wake up and be posting nudes or be sharing things. There are certain things like you cannot say. There was a certain time last year I was working with this big brand, and then they gave me a call and they told me about a couple of tweets that are inappropriate, and they were like, we understand it's your page, but we are pushing clients to come check out your page, so please delete a few tweets. So and that's where I realized, you know what, when you start working with a lot of brands, there are actually tweets that you cannot even if I don't care how much you want to say something, there are things you must just not say. It's really possible, my guy. I mean, if there are certain brands that sign like 6-month contracts with you, there are certain brands. Let's take it for instance, right? If you work at a normal job, your 9 to 5 is a social media not influencer, but a social media enthusiast, right? So what do? Monday to Friday, you just wake up, you sit on social media, you tweet about that brand at the side, so you're getting paid every month for that. That's your job. And then on the side, you're busy working with other brands and clubs as well. Clubs is spending a lot of money on people to promote, bruh. Like, it's ridiculous. I think in Africa and in South Africa, it's still, not there yet. But in terms of around the world, you can actually get rich from social media. I mean, let's look at people that tweet for big brands. Let's look at people that tweet for your cars, your fashion clothing, record labels. And they're making a lot of money, bruh. Tweleb is someone that is famous on Twitter. Nkanyezi is just famous on Twitter. What does Nkanyezi do? We don't know. That's a Tweleb. And a social media entrepreneur is someone that you know. When you talk about that guy or that person, that's a certain brand guy. That's the guy. You put a face to a brand with that guy. I mean, let's look at the guy that tweets for a certain bank. There's only one guy, and we all know him. So we can't call him a Tweleb. You know what I'm saying, right? So I think that's the difference. I've never been involved in any tour. Reason being, I've been on social media far too long to know how to handle whatever's going on. I've started a lot of trouble and been accused of a lot of things, but I never ever say anything. I mean, it's good to keep quiet, man. I'm very kind to my followers, man, and if my followers want to chat and I have time, I do chat back. If I don't have time, it depends. It depends how they come at me. If someone comes at me with something that requires an answer, I will obviously reply. But someone comes at me with something that doesn't require an answer back, then I simply do not say anything. Start using your social media professionally. It doesn't matter if it's Facebook, it doesn't matter if it's Instagram, it doesn't matter if it's Twitter. Use your social media respectively. Be careful what you post. Be careful, because there's always someone looking at your profile. There is always someone looking at your profile. These brands, when they want to work with Nkanyezi or somebody else, what they do, before they contact you, they check what do you post. So if they find things that they see that, you know what, this is not for us, then you just lost the job.